Okay, this is going to be a series of videos for a review for our test first part of next week. I'll make this in probably 3 or 4 different videos. That way, if you have a question on a certain part, you don't have to go through the whole thing. You can just go to that part and watch that section of videos. The first video, we're just going to focus on the first page. It's probably going to be a little bit long, but I'm going to go through kind of fast because you will have the ability to go back and watch it again if you still have any questions. Okay, we'll just go through these together, and you can kind of follow along, and hopefully, or either use this to check to make sure you're doing the right thing. Okay, we'll look at the first one, 6a to the -3. Now, we see that negative exponent. That tells me right now that it's not simplified. I have to make it positive. Now, go back to our rules. We make it positive by, since this is on the top, we have to make it positive and move it to the bottom. So we'd have 6 over a to the 3rd. Okay. Now, there wasn't a negative exponent on the 6, so we just moved the a to the bottom. Okay. So this would be simplified now. Okay. The second one, we have x to the 4th raised to the 7th power. We're raising a power to a power, so we multiply the exponents. So this would be x to the 4 times 7 is 28. Okay? On the third one, we have 8x all raised to the 2nd power. Now, the first thing I have to do is I have to raise that 8 to the 2nd power. Okay? So 8 to the 2nd power is 8 times 8 is 64. Okay? Now, we're still raising, even though there's not a power listed, we're still raising a power to a power, so we multiply the exponents. There's an understood 1 over the x. So 2 times 1 would be x squared. Okay, on the next one. Sorry about that. This one is very similar to the previous one. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my calculator, and I'm going to raise 12 to the 3rd power. That's 1,728. Now, we're raising a power to a power again, so we multiply. You have y, 3 times 3 to the 9th. Okay, on the next problem. Go back to my calculator. The first thing with the coefficient, I'm going to raise it to the power. So 11 squared is 121. Once again, same rule, power to a power. We multiply the exponents. 3 times 2 would give me a to the 6th. Okay. Now the next one combines a couple of rules. First, we're raising a power to a power, so let's just go ahead and multiply the exponents. We have a to the 12th, b to the -28. Okay. We see the negative exponents. That says we have to make it positive and change it. If it's on top, we move it to the bottom. So this would equal a to the 12th over b to the +28. A couple more. Okay. Favorite rule, the 0 power rule. Anything other than 0 raised to the 0 power is 1. Now this whole thing is raised to the 0 power, so this whole thing would equal 1. Okay. Now we're back to the first rule. Okay, we're multiplying like basis. Okay, now we have coefficients, so let's take care of those first. 6 times 3 is 18. Now the like base is n. We're multiplying n times n. Okay? So we add the exponents. 2 plus 5 is 7. So we have 18 n to the 7th. Okay? Same rule. 8 times 3. Okay, take care of the coefficients just like we did on the last one. 8 times 3, 24. Like base is a. Add the exponents. 4 plus 5 is 9. So we have 24a to the 9th. And the last one, same rule. Take care of the coefficients again. Okay. I'm just going to go back to my calculator here. Have negative 3 times 8 times 2. Okay. So we have negative 48. Okay. The like base is x. Okay. So we're multiplying like bases, so add the exponents. 2 plus 6 plus 5. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. We have negative 48, x to the 13th. Okay, I hope this helps you out, and I hope you were able to get all these correct. If you need to watch it again, please feel free to.